Australia versus New Zealand Rugby League 2025, Reece Walsh magic and full match highlights. Under the icy breath of a winter's night, where the southern winds carried echoes of pride and history, one question lingered. What happens when two nations, bound by rivalry and respect, meet again on Rugby League's grandest stage? It was Australia versus New Zealand, a story older than the scoreboard, deeper than the trophy. From the green and gold to the silver fern, every color told a legacy, every anthem a memory. And in the heart of Auckland's Eden Park, the crowd pulsed like a single heartbeat. Two nations, one passion. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Rugby League stories and highlights. As the players lined up beneath the floodlights, you could almost feel the electricity crackle. Reece Walsh, eyes locked, jaw set, stood like a warrior ready to carve his name into legend. Across from him, Joseph Manu adjusted his mouthguard, his gaze steady, the calm before the storm. Then, the whistle, and chaos turned into art. The Kiwis struck first, their forwards hammering through the line with relentless rhythm. Each tackle shook the ground, each collision a statement. But then, a flicker of defiance. A flash of blonde hair, a sidestep, and a gasp from 40,000 voices. Walsh had touched the ball, and in that instant, the game changed. He weaved through defenders like wind through tall grass, balance perfect, vision unreal. Then came the flick, a no-look pass that sliced through New Zealand's line, finding his winger flying down the edge. Try. Australia erupted. The sound rolled through Eden Park like thunder cracking open the sky. Even New Zealand fans rose in applause. They'd seen brilliance before, but this felt different. Reece Walsh wasn't just quick, he was fearless. Every move dripped with instinct and precision, the calm of a veteran in the body of a prodigy. Then the Kiwis hit back. A cheeky grubber, a desperate chase, and the scores were level again. Momentum swung wildly, coaches barked orders, players gasped for air. But Walsh, he stayed composed, the eye of the storm. Then came the moment. Australia trapped deep in their own half. Walsh scooped the ball, spotted a gap, and exploded through. The crowd rose as one. Cameras shook, a dummy, a sidestep, a looping pass, another try, pure brilliance. Eden Park stood in stunned applause. In the coach's box, Kevin Walters smiled quietly. That's the kid we believed in. When the final whistle sounded, it was Australia 28, New Zealand 20. But it wasn't the score that mattered. It was the feeling. Players collapsed in exhaustion, exchanging handshakes and quiet words of respect. Walsh embraced Manu, rivals moments ago, brothers in spirit now. Within minutes, social media exploded. Reece Walsh, the future of International Rugby League. Clips flooded timelines. Hashtags trended. Even legends like Slater, Lockyer, and Johns called it a performance for the ages. Because that night, Walsh didn't just show skill, he showed artistry. His passes were poetry, his runs a rhythm. He reminded everyone why they fell in love with rugby league in the first place, not for domination, but for expression. After the match, he stayed humble. Open quote, "The Kiwis are warriors, man. They push you to your limit every time. We had to dig deep." Close quote. No arrogance, just respect. And in that honesty, the crowd saw something more, a leader in the making. Even a New Zealand veteran admitted, open quote, "He's something special. You can't teach that. He'll define an era." Close quote. Because greatness always recognizes greatness, even across enemy lines. As the highlights rolled, one truth stood out. Reece Walsh didn't chase the spotlight. It found him. He smiled with teammates after tries, pointed to the crowd in thanks, always aware his brilliance was shared. That's the essence of the sport. Unity through triumph. And when the lights dimmed and the players walked down the tunnel, the roar of the crowd lingered like a heartbeat refusing to fade. That night, a chapter was written in rugby league history. The night when skill met soul, when rivalry met respect, and when a young man named Reece Walsh reminded the world that legends aren't born in moments. They create them. Would you like me to format this version for YouTube narration with timestamp cues, pacing breaks, and SEO keywords built in so it performs better in the algorithm and matches your Aussie NRL post style?